So today was the final day for us to work on our scenes, and so this is what I had for my first scene for my final turn-in. With this one, I have gone in and I've added more movements to the cane as he's pushing on it and raising it in anticipation for him to start pushing. I have sped up his fall, and I have also made it so that his antenna and fingers drag more, while also turning his knee inwards more. I guess in this scene, one of the things that I don't like is how the cane and window interact as the window goes up. I would have liked to make it look more like the cane was like popping up more in a way to make him fall, but by the time I started working on that more, I just couldn't fit it in the way I wanted to, so this is what I have. On the other hand, I do like his poses, like when he's rubbing his hands together, and the squash whenever he goes down for his push. Now this here is my second scene. For this one, I've gone in and I've made him hold his pose for aiming even longer, and I've made her stop moving as much so that it doesn't look like she's been like injured from him shooting out the grappling hook. I've also worked on making the silhouettes better and on giving him a little bit of facial expression. So what I liked about this scene is just like the overall feel of it. Like it turned out better than I was expecting. I like how he switches the cane in his hands and all of that. What I don't like as much is, honestly, I kind of wish I had put more into his expressions and maybe like changed how his antenna were moving a little bit. For this class, we had to work in a group, and we had some good experiences, and we had some not so great ones. This is what my group has managed to put together, and I've got to say that we did a decently good job. I think some of the good things that I've learned about working in a group is like how if you need reference, you can usually find someone who'll be willing to go out with you and help you film reference. And honestly, just being able to have different people working to get that reference can give you new ideas for how they move. Now, we did have an issue with like having problems getting people to line things up well, and the times that like people weren't there to discuss things that needed to be done. But overall, it was a pretty good experience. What I've learned from references is that the more you're willing to put into them, the better things will turn out in the end. And as I said, make sure that you have more than one person doing it, because you really will get lots of new ideas from that. What I feel like my strengths are for animating is that I'm organized and I'm really good at figuring out the longer, like the more important movements, the strong poses. But while I can do that, when it comes time for me to go in and find the smaller details that need to be added, I tend to have problems like finding them by that point.